Man, I can't help myself with these videos. I'm going to be uploading one more, and that is ranking all the NHL teams. And it's going to be based on how good they are, as well as how much I like them, how much I care about them during the season. Um, yeah, so let's get into it. First off is Anaheim, which I already did, but the video I recorded messed up, and I had to restart all over again because I don't edit my videos properly. They go okay. Uh, Gibson is wasted on that team. I think Gibson is an amazing goalie, but his team cannot help him. So nobody really knows. Like due to like 350 save games the last few because his team just let him down time after time. I think they have some good players. Zegers is great. Uh, Tavish is the name that I know of. Henry. They have good players, but they're not great. They're just okay. And I'm going to put Arizona with okay because I like Arizona and that's what makes them great in my mind. I think they have spirit. I think they have power. They can't compete with the other teams. I love Schmaltz. Schmaltz was on my draft team and he was a later ad, but he also was a great late player. Dude was just getting goal after goal, and then he was injured, which sucked. He came back, got some more goals and assists. Dude was on fire. Uh, Everybody talking about Keller and Bjorkstad, or what? I can't even say his name. Bjorkstad uh, and Gus B. I can't even say their names. Uh, who left? But same with Bjorkstad, but I don't know. I think they're okay. I actually want to see them do better next year. Uh, Sucks that they might be moving out of there. Boston, third of anything goes. Come on, they are one of a kind. The original six. These guys are brutes. Thinking of players, there's so many good ones. One of them was from my went to my team. Tyler Sagan. Uh, just this team. They might not do good. Might got beaten out by Florida recently, but I just if I cheer for any team that's not my own, Boston is one of them because I know they're gonna get the job done. Except against the Panthers, apparently. But again, original six, amazing players that used to be on there and still are, like Bobby Orr, great older player, Chara. I'm not gonna name players because I'm not gonna try to act like I know more than I do. Um, Boston's goat for sure. I'm gonna have to put them in okay, but the okay being okay is more so with factoring the players because I don't care for Buffalo in any way, shape, or form. But Deline and Thompson and Skinner, like amazing players, and friggin' great job for Anderson. Dude was stellar this season. I know he didn't play as much as the others, but I still love him. Glad that he's retired now, but great run, even if he didn't win a cup. I'm gonna say meh. I think the Flames are just meh. Coming from a Canadian, nobody really cares about them. I mean, cool logo, got some great players. They play all right, I guess. It's always wishy washy, but I have no care for this team at all. They're not bad in any way. I can't put them in bad stats or anything. But certainly not okay. They're not certainly good. I mean, they could be okay, but because I just don't care for them, I'm gonna put them at meh. Um, I'm gonna put Carolina at great, only because they have great players. Goalies are good, players are good. They're going through. They're the final, like the semifinals, so that's something. But I don't have any interest in the team really. I love their like salutes and stuff where they do like the hurricane, like the storm thing, and Wave and all that. That's really cool. So I'm putting them at great because all around they are a great team. And even though I don't like them or I don't care for them, sorry, I don't hate them. So there's no way I can take off from what they are. So great they are. Now you are going in the bad. You guys play terrible. My little brother likes them. Uh, yeah, no bottom feeder team. Your two main guys. One of them is probably retiring, sadly, and the other one's gone to another team that got into the cup at the playoffs at least, but decided to not show up, I guess. So yeah, and the whole accusations with them that they're just trying to throw under the rug is pretty despicable, I'd say. Not something to cancel a whole team over. I'm not like that. I'm just saying that just so I can justify me putting them in bad. Hmm. I'm gonna put you at great as well. That playoff run last year was great. They won the cup. They have awesome players. Their goalie was really good. They had a really good season. Sucks they didn't beat the Kraken somehow. Uh, but they're just as good as Carolina, if not better. I like them just as much as Carolina. I probably like them more than Carolina, to be honest. I have more care for Colorado. Cool logo. I don't know what else to say. I can't go. I haven't thought about anything, so I can't really go too deep into it. But yeah, I'm gonna put you bad there too. I can't believe Goudreau went to Columbus. Why would he go to Columbus? He's screwed his career for sure. Uh, yeah, not a good decision. Terrible team. Nobody's good on this team. Jonah Goudreau. I can't even think of any players off the top of my tongue. Anyways, I'm only putting them there because it is my favorite team. That is the only team that I'm gonna have to say is my favorite team to justify putting up there. Uh, they, I can't say they. I honestly can't even say they're great because they're not that great. They go from being one of the best teams ever, having the best players, to being the absolute worst, and you wonder why the hell are they even in the playoffs still? Because Ottinger didn't show up. Robertson isn't showing up. But then you look at it, you're like, oh, Ottinger did kind of show up a few times. Uh, Johnston showing up, he's new. It's amazing. Hints, awesome as ever in Robertson Shadow. I keep saying Robertson Shadow. I think Hints is just as good as Robertson, honestly. Can't believe he hasn't put up as much points as Robertson. There's that. Yeah. Detroit. Oh my goodness. Living near Detroit. Uh, it, better better choice than Toronto, that's for sure. Cheaper tickets by like 1,000,000% compared to Toronto. To see even Toronto play. Amazing arena, both Joe Louis and the new one. I don't think I've been to the new one. No, I think I've been to the new one once. I don't remember. It's been a while. But the history of this team is just too good to put down anywhere below GOAT because they are the GOATs. It might suck now, but just pretend that it's like 2010 Detroit. They're still at the top. I'm gonna put you as good. They don't have a great team, but Connor and uh, Draisaitl both are just stellar, topping the charts all around. Sucks that their team couldn't help them in the playoffs, really. Sucks that the goalies situation isn't good. They got Campbell thinking he was great, and then he just decided to just do what he did. And then Skinner did good for what he did, but honestly, he's no Ottinger. Will say, I feel like him and Ottinger had the same situation where they both got pushed into the main guy situation early on, and Ottinger proved to be perfect for it. I think Skinner has some work to do. Uh, Defense, great, or it's great. It's okay. Forwards are okay. I hate Kane. Nurse is meh, but gonna go there. I'm putting them at great. They have proven to be amazing. They beat out Toronto, even though Toronto fans begged Florida to verse them. Apparently, like I cannot believe they thought that was going to be that easy. But beating Boston and Toronto, especially Toronto, with such ease, you got to put them at great. I hate Kachuk. He is such a dirty rat. He's such a terrible person. I don't like the Kachucks at all, but he doesn't make up Florida. He does not make up Florida in any way. I had Bobrovsky as my goalie at the half of the end of the years. Just amazing goalie. Is doing great in the playoffs. Um, and when he started in the playoffs, people were like, "Oh, this sucks. Why are we putting him in? Like this is gonna end terrible." And then he's like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna end terrible. Watch me. I'm gonna save us, okay?" And he did. Um, Again, great players except Kachuk. Love them all. Pretty good team. Glad to see that they are still thriving in this playoff series. LA, I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it good. I was gonna put them at okay because I don't care for them. I feel meh about LA, but I'm gonna push the feelings aside because they do have a great team. Korpisalo fought hard, but they did not beat Edmonton in the playoffs. Yes, but Kopitar, Kempe, uh, Roy or Roy, whatever I don't know how to say Roy, Fiala. Like they have a great team. When you look at their roster, they have names you know, but they're just mid. They're just mid to good because they're good players. But you just don't really care about LA. I'm gonna say meh about Minnesota, especially because I'm a Dallas fan. They have they have Fleury and they have Kaprizov. Uh, and Zuccarello. I love Zuccarello. I love Fleury. I mean, it is impossible to hate Fleury. Dude is amazing. I love Fleury a lot. Uh, he might not be the best player, but he's amazing. Kaprizov, pretty good star. Zuccarello, great in the start of the season. Uh, I hate Dumba. Like they say, you can't spell dumbass without Dumba because Dumba is terrible. Uh, I'm never gonna forget him for that hit, just like everybody else. I'm gonna put the Canadians at okay. All their guys are hurt. You know, they suck. Not a great team, but I don't know. Their legacy and my liking for them kind of is in the middle, and I think that's where I'm gonna say they're okay. Because yeah, before everybody got injured, the team, you know, Suzuki and Caulfield. Can't think of anybody else because I'm so tired right now. It's almost 3 o'clock. Anyways, they're just okay. I think Montreal is just okay. I think more the aesthetic and style of them more than I think of care about their team. But then again, their team is like where I put them. Okay. I'm gonna put them in good. Saros is a great goalie. What else can I say about them? Great players. What the heck is his name? Yossi. Yossi is a great defenseman. They have all the power there to get into the playoffs. Just didn't get lucky this time. I feel like 100% they'll make it in sometime soon for sure. If they keep working at, I guess, some better players. But yeah, they're a good team. I think they're a good team. Same with Devils. Great players. Good goalie for being a starter, pretty much like a rookie almost. Uh, really good. It sucks they got out so badly against Carolina, but it is what it is. I still enjoyed watching their games. I like looking at. I love their players, great players. Schmid is great goalie. Heischer, Hughes, both the Hughes. Palat was good. Like they have okay players. They're pretty much okay, but they don't deserve to be down with these four. Feel like they deserve to be in the good. I'm putting them with. I'm gonna put them in meh. They might have made the playoffs, but they didn't last long, and I knew they wouldn't last long, especially against Carolina. Sorokin is a great goalie for sure. Horvat is okay. Like they got one or two players that I care about, but I don't care about their history at all. The freshman logo is awesome. That's cool. But 100%, I think the better New York is definitely the Rangers. Shesterkin, I think, is the better goalie, even though he did not show it. And then the players on the team are just great. Tarasenko, Kane, Zibanejad, Kreider, Panarin, Fox. Yeah, a recipe for an amazing team, and I cannot believe they did not go through. It makes me so mad because they were great. I don't know what happened with them in the playoffs. Um, I'm gonna put them at okay. I have not heard much about the Ottawa Senators lately. I can name a few other players, kind of. I don't know where Talbot is. I don't know where like he was like missing the whole season. Um, the Brinkets really good ad there. Don't really know what else to say. But I wouldn't say meh because I think their logo's cool, their style is pretty cool. Can't wait to see Snoop Dogg. If Snoop Dogg buys the Ottawa Senators, they're going to good, just because Snoop owns them. If that happens, but I wouldn't say meh. I don't have ill feelings towards Ottawa like I do with the other lower teams, so I'm not gonna put them in meh. No disrespect. And I think it's gonna be the same with no, it's gonna be the same, but I'm gonna put them up front because just to show that they are so close to being okay. They are so close to being okay, but Hart is not that great of a goalie. And I mean, their forwards are okay. I can't think of the defensemen. I probably will know some of them. D'Angelo, I think, is one. Yeah, they're just meh to me. I can't like when I'm talking, I'm just falling asleep because it's just meh to me. I don't really have anything to say, especially with them. They're the biggest meh in the terms of not knowing what to say because you just not great, not good. They're okay, but because you just don't care about them because they're just kind of like a meh team. It's meh. I'm putting them in bad because how the heck did you? I'm putting them with their enemies because how did you blow that? They all they had to do was beat Chicago and Columbus, and Chicago had nothing to lose. They were done. They lost this series long ago. They had two games left, and everybody was like, "Okay, this is easy. We got this in the bag." Because how could Sidney Crosby, Evgeny Malkin, like how could they all Yari, like how could they lose to Chicago? They lost. I can't believe they lost. They screwed up badly. Florida swept in, won their games. Same with Islanders won their games. They both tried. They both fought their way in. Pittsburgh, they probably were just like, we got this. And I don't think they did. I don't think they did. So I'm putting them bad for that. Hmm. I'm gonna put them in good just because of Carlson and Couture alone, as well as their logo. Their logo is amazing and is one reason why I liked them for a little bit before changing to Dallas. because they weren't green, but they were teal. Really cool logo. I love their logo a lot, and it's why I'm putting them in good instead of okay, because their meh players mixed with their cool logo goes just above good, just above okay for me, but they're not great. They're not any good, better than any of these teams. Maybe Predators, but other than that, they don't match up to the other ones. But they don't think this. I'm gonna put them at okay just because they're gonna go up. Seattle. Seattle is just okay. The fact that they don't have anybody huge and yet they made it to the second round is baffling and amazing at the same time because again, they don't have any big name that you'd be like, "Oh my goodness, they have that guy? That's amazing. Like the best guy in the team, like best guy in the NHL for sure." They don't have that and they still were like, "You know what? We're going to make a name for ourselves second year in." Um yeah. I'm gonna put them at meh. I don't think they're bad, but Bennington is terrible. He went from beating out Dallas, which made me angry, in one of the playoffs a few years ago, to being the most hated, most annoying, and just one of the worst players in the NHL. It's terrible. Sammy Blaze is great, but they gave away Tarasenko, and so um, Brady, was it Shen? Not Shen. I can't think of names, but I do like their players, so I'm gonna put them at meh still, but I'm gonna put them at the top of the meh just because they could make it there, but the goalie, the look is okay. The look is meh. A lot of it's meh. So I'm putting them at great. Say what you want. They have great players, great defense, offense, goalie. They have great of everything. They don't have goat players. They don't have amazing players because they couldn't even beat the Leafs. Um, but they don't. They easily beat out every team below them for sure. Mostly Vancouver Canucks. I'm gonna go bad because they're not that great. They gave away their best player. Pedersen's good, but or no, sorry, they didn't give away the best player, but that's okay. But yeah, Vegas Knights, you are not gonna beat Dallas. I'm gonna check. Good. I do like you guys. The fact you guys took Quick after he was traded to Columbus, I felt so bad for Quick, man. You guys gave him a home. I can't believe Quick isn't even in the lineup. Like it went to Hill, Brossois, Hill, and then him. I don't know if he'll ever show his face in the playoffs, but oh, you did. I like Quick. I think he has a good history. Sucks that he was ripped away from his team to go to a terrible team, but then someone else picked him up, which is good because you don't want to see someone as good as cool as Quick. I wouldn't say good, but cool as Quick. Capitals is meh. Ovi, yeah, Ovechkin is gonna break records and he's amazing. He's not as good as McDavid, but he's amazing. So good on Ovi for that. But everybody else is okay. Kemper's okay. Wilson's okay. Backstrom's okay. Somebody else is okay on that team. Didn't make the playoffs, so they don't deserve anything other than meh. Because the look is meh, the players are meh, liking is meh, meh. Winnipeg. I don't know where I'm gonna put Winnipeg. I'm gonna put. I'm gonna put them at okay. No, I'm gonna have to put them at good. I can't put them at okay. Uh, because they are okay, but I think they're better than okay. And it's a joy to see Dallas's old coach join the team and make them at least contendable in the playoffs because they were not in the playoffs years prior. I don't think. I could be wrong. I don't remember at the top of my head, but they definitely showed that they are not to be messed with. I guess they know they didn't get past first round, But and Bonus's interview is beyond amazing. It's just the way he just gave up on his team. But I mean, I'd be totally upset too because the way they played. But looking at him, Shifley is great. Uh, Shifley is great, and Hellebuck, top goalie for sure. One of the top goalies. I don't think he was the reason why they lost in any way. I think it was the players for sure. Hellebuck is amazing. I wouldn't say top goalie. Well, I know I would say top goalie, but not like the best for sure. Oh, I gotta go to bed, man. Wait, what? What's that? Is that a virus? Oh, it's another picture. Toronto. Yeah, I think I that's what I think with that. I think. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you liked that video, please consider subscribing. If you want to see a tier list, please comment down below what you want to see. I choose the subscribers first, so if you have not subscribed, please do now because I won't pick yours if you have not subscribed. Check out my links below, Twitch, and Discord. Join. And I'll see you guys in another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. My name is Render the Great. Have a great night. Have a great evening. Have a great morning. Have a great anything. Have a great everything. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.